Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Glossy Philosophy. My name is Jansen Binman. Make sure that you are subscribed and hit the thumbs up because today we are talking special occasion for spring. So let's get started. It's only a few days before Mother's Day, and if your calendars look anything like mine, and I know that they do, they are packed full of celebrations in the coming weeks, from school celebrations to Mother's Day, birthdays, anniversaries, maybe even some bridal showers or baby showers, anything where you are getting together with friends and family to celebrate life. This is the video for you. So I have a couple pant options, skirt options, and a few dress options. So let's get started with the first look. I love a monochromatic look because it looks intentional and yet it is effortless. Let's start off with a monochromatic look because that is the easiest thing to not only wear, it's easy on the viewer's eyes, and it looks effortless and yet intentional. So when we think monochromatic, we usually think neutrals, but have you tried something colorful? Lavender is definitely one of those colors for spring and summer this year that are hot. A lilac-y lavender is one of those shades that complements a variety of skin tones, and I think it's a really fun way to participate in the season while also not really stepping outside of your comfort zone. I think most of us feel very comfortable in head-to-toe black, maybe head-to-toe beige, or head-to-toe navy. But just trying on a monochromatic color that is nice and soft, it's not very bold like a red. It's just a great way to kind of tiptoe outside of our comfort zones while still maintaining that comfort. So this one again is going to be great for baby showers, any kind of shower. It's a grown-up look without being too serious, again, because of the color. Now we have a mock neck woven shell that you can pair with lots of different things, from light denim to shorts to skirts, lots of different things. Now let's talk about the pants really quickly because these are a wider leg that LOFT is offering right now, and I got my normal size, but I honestly would probably go down a size. Never be afraid to go up a size, down a few sizes. Just because it's not your normal number doesn't mean that a different size can't look beautiful on you. So the next one is going to be a burst of color, but again, it's not too outside crazy zone. We are grabbing something that I believe is called a creamsicle sweater. So a very beautiful and almost basic cardigan, but because of the color, it just wakes up the skin, it livens up your eyes, and it does a lot of the work for you. Pairing that with a beautiful floral slip skirt, this could be worn to a wedding in the afternoon, it could be worn to showers, it could be worn to graduation, it could be worn to so many things. It could be worn to tea if you go to afternoon tea. This is a great one to have in your closet. And again, you can break these pieces apart, make them a little bit more casual with a t-shirt, pair this with some denim shorts, and you have endless possibilities, even though these are both slamming with color. Now again, I love this outfit because not only does it just liven me up, it also just brings joy to the season, and it says, I am here to celebrate, and look how colorfully I have dressed. That is how excited I am to see you and celebrate this special occasion with you. So again, this is a great one, and even though there is a little bit of pattern, and sometimes we talk about pattern can be distracting, it is on the bottom half, so when you sit down, or if you're having an interview, or you're having lunch with friends, it's not going to be distracting until you stand up and just look amazing. So I think that one is okay. Now, kind of taking a step back and going a little bit more like business casual, that can also function as a fun dress, that can also function as a shower dress. We have the striped shirt dress. Now, we all know stripes are major this spring. They're always major, but they're having an especially major moment right now. This one I love because of the darker and medium blue stripes happening. It feels very masculine, and yet the slits on the side make it very feminine. I will say I had a little bit of trouble finding a good shoe with this one. You really want to show as much leg as you can because this dress is definitely a midi dress. Even though the slits are decently high, you just want to be aware of that. You don't want to close off your leg. So find a great platform sandal, find anything that's open that can show a little bit more leg, because usually we're not you know, in constant motion. Sometimes we are actually standing still, and you want that silhouette, that sight line to be really, really nice. I have also seen where people are unbuttoning that bottom button. For me, that's a little bit too much when I sit down, just because I have young ones. When I'm sitting down, someone's sitting in my lap. And so unbuttoning that lower button is just reaches into an uncomfortable zone for me. So keep all of those things in mind, but try out different ways to button and unbutton and whatever feels comfortable for you. I usually also wear this with a slip, which also gives me just a little extra coverage when I sit down if something scoots up just a little bit based on little ones sitting on laps or, you know, running around and then not really noticing how I'm sitting. So the next one, we're kind of building off that muted blue, but kind of pumping it up a little bit. We are going with a shorter navy skirt, which can again be worn a million different ways. This one hits above the knees, so be aware of that. It has some really fun pocket detailing, a little bit of a paper bag waist, and a self belt. However, you could absolutely take this off and use a leather belt. That would be very classy. No belt is also a great option, especially with paper bag. And I'm pairing it back to this beautiful cornflower blue shirt. And it has just a little bit of like peekaboo detail on the sleeves, which I love. The V isn't too low. Both of these pieces are from LOFT, really nicely thought out for a woman's body. You could wear this business casual if the skirt isn't too short with a lower heel or flat. That would be really cute. If you are going out for a special occasion or kind of like a casual lunch, something like that, feel free to use a kitten heel or something a little bit taller. That'll look really gorgeous and your legs will look a million miles long in this skirt. But the nice thing is that the color is really close to the face and you're kind of stepping away from those neutral zones of white and navy or stripes and navy. It just, you know, it's just an extra bonus, and it, again, just like with all the colorful outfits, it just says, hi, I'm here. I added a pop of color for you, and even though this is subliminal, the message does get across when you go to an event, especially with family and friends. Of course, I'm going to show some black options because I think we all feel very comfortable in black. Black is a great thing to have in your wardrobe, especially staples like jumpsuits and black dresses. So LOFT just came out with a couple great jumpsuits in linen, which is phenomenal for going forward into this warmer weather. They have a chambray one, which looks very cute, and they have this black one. I chose the black one because I thought it would be a little bit more flexible between evening, play, and everything in between. I've also been getting a lot of requests to do a European travel outfit capsule wardrobe, and this is one of those items that I would absolutely put in there. I will be making that video this month, so stay tuned for that, but just know that a black linen jumpsuit would absolutely be a hot item on that capsule wardrobe list. It is so versatile. It does come with its own belt. You can lose it, you can use a different belt. It is a little bit of a wider leg, which I love because it feels slightly fancier, but if you pair it with sneakers, it can feel very casual. So there's lots and lots of options. It's not a tapered leg that can sometimes get a little too sexy for playtime. It's a very versatile item to have in your wardrobe. LOFT also has a square neck option. I liked this one on my body shape, but if you have a bigger bust, you might like the square neck opening a little bit better because it will show off your chest in a nicer way. I like this one because I don't have a big chest and it just created a longer body silhouette for myself. The next items are two black dresses, and one I have shown multiple times on this channel, and this dress is from Tuckernuck. It is in a crepe, so it's a little bit heavier, which makes it really great for those evening or daytime into evening events. Just because of the weight, it's going to keep its shape really nicely and it's going to flow around the body really well. If you are thinking of 90-degree weather, or maybe you're already there, this is not the dress for you. It's going to be too heavy. You want something more in linen or a poplin. But if you are in that 65 to 80 degree weather, a crepe can be a really great option, especially if you have to go from work to the event. You can put some sheer tights on underneath if you need to for your office, take those off for the party, and have a great time. This is such a versatile, again, a very versatile item to have in your wardrobe. It is a little bit looser, which I like because, again, it gives you a little bit more options. You can cinch it with a belt, you can cinch it with a blazer, or you can just be a little bit more free-flowing and have some fun with your accessories and really change the vibe of this simple black dress. Now, because I've shown that dress so many times, I wanted to show another option, and this one is from Talbots. I know that Talbots doesn't get a lot of love, but they have some really great standard quality pieces that everybody needs in their wardrobes, like tank tops, shorts, longer skirt options, and they also have some really, really beautiful dresses. This is in a classic shape with covered buttons and with a little bit of a flowy sleeve. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this silhouette-wise, and I'm loving this dandelion print all over it. Almost reminds me of something that Dior did a few years ago, and it just feels very elegant, very easy, again, to go from work to play, to a concert, to school graduation, so many options. The thing with this, because it is on the darker side, you want to lighten it up. You want to brighten it up with your accessories. So grab those whites, grab those silver accessories. Those are really going to lift this dress. You can also go for a lighter leather woven belt or a basket clutch, anything like that to lift this dress and bring it into spring. But the silhouette, again, is gorgeous, and I do love this very classic and classy pattern. So those are your outfit options for any springtime celebration that you have left this year. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Sometimes I think when we have those special occasions, it can feel a little bit like a brain freeze because we want to up the ante, but sometimes we don't know how. So just remember, take those pieces that you normally wear and maybe add a boost of color. Go for a monochromatic look in a brighter color. If you don't have time to shop, grab those black pieces that you have and just lift them with your accessories. I do fashion videos every Wednesday. I do beauty videos every Friday. Make sure you are following me on Instagram and watching the shorts in between the longer styling videos where I give you more tips and more outfits to make your life a little bit easier and a little bit more glossy. And I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye!